Okay, I'm back with the Sunday. Just got finished recording the Saturday, so we're nice and warmed up. Don't be fooled by this. This is the Saturday time. The target time for the Sunday is actually 18 minutes. So let's get started. Oh my. So the answer is sending a message, and there's a note. The note is this completed puzzle contains a 114 across, comprising the 8 shaded answers. Put these in order one after the other. Then use this key to get a line spoken by 25 across in the 40 across. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can solve this as a theme list for the most part, because it's a lot of effort. But if we need it, we'll come back to it. Okay. Yeah. Climbed as a lots of internal references today, it seems, even before we've started. Flight path, and then it connects to climbed as a punny flight path. Rat out, I think, is probably snitch. Could be tell on. Both fit. Have it in for, I think. Wilbur is one in Charlotte's Web. He's a pig. He's a boar. Flight path. I like an E better than an O there, because we can have ED. And let's take out snitch, because I think tell on is perfectly fine. Have it in for, there could be other things, but I like that the best. Like some insurance benefits. I don't know. Designer Versace. No clue what their first name. I don't even know if Versace is a man or a woman. Cousin of Gomez Adams is Cousin It. Some quinceanera gift givers are probably tios or tias, aunts or uncles. That's my guess anyway. Send off. Moves from a table to a booth. Need a couple more letters. I think we're going to have trouble finding an entry point, maybe. Legalese or Senegalese are both endings. Early online forum. Usenet. Before my time, but I have heard of it. Oh, I see on the side this English computer scientist with cipher breaking is Alan Turing. The breaking of ciphers generated by 98 across, which is the Enigma machine. Currant flavored liqueur, come back to it. Bird of the Baltic. Beats me. Alvin Blank, first African American to be elected Manhattan's DA. I don't have enough New York cred, I'm afraid. Cellist who performed at the Biden-Harris inauguration. There's only one cellist I know of who's famous enough to be in the New York Times. That is Yo-Yo Ma. Migration formation, a V. When birds migrate, they fly in a V usually. Civil rights leader Medgar. I don't know. Thin porridges, I think, are probably gruels. Celebratory dances are jigs. Letters on a crucifix. What letters would be on a crucifix? I don't know. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How some popcorn is popped. My dear man, sir. Probably. If this is a long-time media figure, then I will probably recognize it once I get enough letters. But I don't think I can get it out of nothing. Susie is a victim of Calvin and Hobbes' pranks. Crew vessel. Not sure what that means. Let's see. Fission locales are nuclei. Nuclear fission happens at the nucleus. Pull out. Renege. Let's see. Okay, so we are making some degree of progress. It feels like we haven't really gotten like a hook to really start solving, but could this be INRI? I just feel like an N. It just sounds right to me. I couldn't really tell you why. It's just probably just either I'm completely wrong, or it's just one of those facts that, you know, sort of absorbed without actively realizing it. Pacific harbinger of wet weather is El Nino. I think La Nina is the Atlantic. Wilbur is 1. Maybe La Nina is like the South Pacific or something. I don't really know. Anyway, what is Wilbur other than being a pig? He's some pig. Curse. Let's put tell on for rat out. Flight path. I don't know what that really means. Like, I don't know how it could be a pun. Part of a seat assignment is your row. I'm trying to figure out this curse. Smear. Smear? Let's see if smear works. Climbed. Oh, geez. I don't like the looks of that. I mean, this looks great for forming a word, but it doesn't look great for forming a word that means climbed. Anna Wintour? That's a person, right? Oh, a flight of stairs. But something's wrong, of course. He was a runt. The D is wrong. Curse is a swear, and climb the stairs is went up. There we go. Ugh, rough for a minute there. But I think that corner is. Does Nissan make a car called the Leaf? Just a guess. Crew vessel. Skull. Oh, popcorn propped in oil. So that makes sense. I don't really get skull. Not very nautical. Some insurance benefits are spousal. Observed during. Seen at. Are Cosette and Marius friends in French? Some tiki bar orders martinis. Doesn't quite fit. I don't know if you have that at a tiki bar. You could get that at any bar. So it would be something, some tropical cocktail. It's for paper shapers. I don't know what that means. Out in the sun too long, maybe. Steam drives some engines, specifically steam engines. Alka-Seltzer is a thing that exists. 2014 movie portraying the work of Alan Turing. Oh, what was it called? I never saw it. Probably starts with oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'll get it from a couple letters. It was very recent. 2014 isn't as recent as I thought it was, but it's still pretty recent. Soapbox rant is a tirade. Polar expedition attire. My first thought it would be like a parka, but is it Alka-Seltzer wrong? Because for some reason I thought Amy Wong was a comedian. There might be another Wong, because I'm pretty sure that it's Alka-Seltzer, right? What other kind of seltzer is there? Moves from a table to a booth. Receipts. Pain in the neck. So, pain in the neck is a common idiom, so this is probably literal in some sense. Otherwise it wouldn't have the question mark, I think. TV schedule info is airtime. Send off emit. TOs and TIAs both look fine. I hope this isn't the name of a cocktail that I don't know, because that would really be annoying. At least you have it down to 2, but it would still be annoying. It's for paper shapers. Is a pain in the neck a goiter? Are they painful? Maybe Gianna Versace? Mai Tais are tiki bar orders. Origami is for paper shapers. A mind something. Add chocolate sauce and a cherry too, say. Pre-deal payment is a down payment, maybe? I don't love it. Fitting is apt. This is top, as add a cherry too. The work of Alan Turing. Oh, with the. So it does start with a set of clubs, irons, like a set of golf clubs. Pre-deal payment is ante before dealing the cards. Gianni, and it's the imitation game. That's right. A dunderhead is a Dummkopf. Self-service. Wish, desire. Out in the sun, melted. Bind. Fix. Implies. I was about to say like insinuates. Intimates. Go over as a cold case is re-examine. The Merchant of Venice character who favors wordplay. Is his name Puntio or something? That would be appropriate, I guess. Connect with on social media. Friend. Out of juice. Ready to blow. Mad. Out of juice. Dead. Maybe like Portia or something. And anorak. That's right. Probably is Portia. Come to. I don't know. Location. Something in a church. Is it going to be apps? It is Portia because the down has come to grips. Rude way to break up with someone. Online, in an email. Pray for a lion is a GNU. Gradually slid into. Eased. Lead into dermis is epidermis. Modern prefix with health. Telehealth, when you see a doctor over the phone. Appearance. Sodium plus is an ion. It's in French. I don't know. It's going to be the literal word it's, I think, but I don't know it. It's rude to break up with someone in a text. A user accepts terms and conditions and transports from Midway Airport to the Loop. Els? Just a guess. Doesn't look great for someone's name. At Medgar Evers? Evers? I'm gonna have to come back to that. I think one way to segment demographic data is by sex. The tibia is in your shin. Space-oriented engineering discipline is aero. ... means etc. sometimes. Ones without owners are strays. A Wheel of Fortune might buy when looking for inspiration. They might buy an eye. Genghis Khan, notably. I think he was notable for a number of things. Not all of them good. Makes right. Atones for. Pulitzer Prize winning World War II correspondent. I don't know. Alvin Bragg, probably. Genghis Khan was not notable for being a Mongol. He was a notable Mongol. I don't know this bird. I'm sorry. Sorry to this bird. Maybe it's a smew and Itsy Bitsy is we. Ernie seems like a good start for someone who, for a World War II correspondent. One with an inside job is a spy. Sort of encoded message found in this puzzle's grid. We'll come back to it. What's the name of the puzzle? Sending a message. Okay, so the name of the puzzle doesn't help. It's the note that helps. From long, long ago. Of your. Or and or. Oft. Just a poetic way to say often. Oh, shoot. I actually do know this, except I don't. The correspondent looks very familiar. Sci-fi character Yoda was a puppet before CGI. Side in checkers is red, red and black. Icon to click for more icons is a folder. Radial patterns. Triads? Oh, it's Ernie Pyle. So treads, of course. That makes much more sense than triads. Runs down in a way. Slanders, I think. Santa Annas. Can you pluralize Santa Ana? End of Q1 is probably March, right? Takes seemingly forever. Drags. Honeydew relatives are cassabas, cassaba melons. Trig is a prereq for calc. I'm good, thanks. Nah. Ho Chi Minh. Word after party or date. Appearance is looks. Nosedives. Troublesome engine sound, I think, is probably a clunk. Yep, rubber stamps, okays. A sly plan is a scheme. Hoover for one. I'll come back to it. Could be the president. Could be a dam. Oh, dam fits. I think it is the dam. Hoover Dam. Emotion felt con el corazón. I don't speak Spanish well enough. Party line, date line. Yeah. Nosedives, plunges. Troublesome engine sounds again are dings. Arrive at as an idea. Something on. This is probably a more. Just a guess. It's also to make it not even Spanish. I don't think, but I'll put it in for now. Forthrightly asserts, avers. Maybe it's not dings. Tings, attitude. Where for a Sufi scholar. Beats me. One of 14 in a fist. 14. We're slowing down a little, I think. Rock, glam rock is David Bowie. Eeyore's creator is A.A. Milne. Failed to maintain a poker face. Smiled. Figure the worth of. Value. Doesn't fit. Love of soccer. Nil. Love in tennis means 0. Nil in soccer means 0. Bank run, perhaps, is an errand. An example of an errand. Startled squeal, eek. Mountain cover. It's covered in snow, right? Many a maid of honor. Guess people choose their sisters. Some back and forths are chats. They generate a lot of buzz, hives. Hit on an idea. Worsen significantly. Deteriorate. Current flavored liqueur, no clue. Mountain cover. I mean, ski could be a word on its own. People ski on mountains. Carlos Santana is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A Sufi scholar maybe would wear a turban. That's news to me. I actually, I'm a little surprised by that. If true, it could be wrong. Literary works are odes. Classified cost is the ad rate. Tidy, neat, something. Neaten, tidy, like the verb, not like the adjective. Figure the worth of is assess. French for fat is gras, like Mardi Gras, or foie gras. Some writing surfaces maybe are slates. Hello in Sao Paulo is hola, but I guess it's Portuguese, so I guess Portuguese hola doesn't have the H. Affirmations from the congregation are amens. And I guess it's a cryptogram. Oh, that makes sense. The key where the letters are different letters or whatever. Mountain cover, ski cap. Let's say it's cap. Sure. Express momentary uncertainty. Blink at. Simmy, I'm fine with it, I guess. 1 of 14 in a fist is a knuckle. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Herbert Hoover's middle name? Clank? Clack? What kind of a middle name is that? Attitude. I'm honestly completely lost with this. Tremblesome engine sounds. So letters that don't work with the down. It's not dings. Could be tings. It's not rings. Could be pings. And attitude is spirit. And it's in French. Let's put an E there. Okay. Last video I said I'd turn it down. I turned the volume before doing the Sunday. I did not turn down the volume before doing the Sunday. Okay. I'm very glad that they didn't make us do it manually. They're now animating. The solution to the cryptogram. So the completed puzzle contains a cryptogram. Then use this key to get a line spoken by 25 across. Alan Turing in The Imitation Game. And the quote is, "Codes are a puzzle, a game, just like any other." Well, we'll wait for it to get back to it. It was probably just like any other game or something like that. Codes are a puzzle, a game, just like any other game. And that is the gimmick. I don't know, is this like Alan Turing's birthday or something like that? It's a very, I mean, not that I am necessarily opposed to a very Turing uh, themed puzzle. Um, I think he is a very important figure, not just for his work in World War II, but he actually did um, quite a lot to advance the field of computer science before computers even really were a thing. So yeah, I think he's a very important 20th century figure. Um, it just seems like an interesting, not like a non-obvious choice. If there's nothing special about today, then I'm okay with it. You know, just being a Turing themed. I guess maybe he wanted to put in a cryptogram and decided to have decided. I could see that. I could see it starting from wanting to have a cryptogram in your puzzle and deciding to tie it together with Alan Turing. That would make sense to me. Anyway, decent puzzle. Obviously, the gimmick um, didn't affect the solve. I mean, the cryptogram didn't affect the solve in the slightest, but it still felt like it had a theme, just because it kept coming back to Turing. Um, Definitely a very like specific kind of theme, not a wordplay based theme at all, really, which is kind of a strange choice. Um, but um, as a puzzle, just to evaluate it as a themeless for a moment, um, I thought it was a good Sunday, as they go. The fill was good, generally. Um, Not super ambitious, but it's pretty cool to get Enigma Machine in there and Imitation Game in there. I mean, I guess I don't really care about getting a movie name in there, but it's nice that it's like nice and long, and not cheesy, basically. Um, so a lot of the ones that happen to be tied together into themers um, are also like nice long answers anyway. Fission locales being nuclei stuck out to me as I don't know why it's not necessarily clever, but I liked it anyway. I couldn't explain why, but I liked it. Um, let's see what else. Um, Intimates is a nice vocab word to get in there. Um, yeah, it's yeah, B plus puzzle with a theme that exists. you know, it's perfectly fine. It'd be um, this sort of makes me think, the puzzle is maybe more impressive to construct. Like, I mean, okay, I'm not really impressed by the cryptogram thing. You can just make a normal puzzle, and then just sort of, it seems like it would be pretty easy from there to just find however many letters you're looking for, um, and then just since you can control like the key isn't a constraint, so you can make the key whatever you want. So you can just pick whichever words you have in your puzzle that you've already made and make them fit your key. Like obviously there are some constraints because letters have to match each other. So for example, this has to be A B B C D, right? That kind of pattern. But A B B C D, like you could put that anywhere, right? Or if you had something originally that was like not quite A B B C D but pretty close, it's like not that much fudging to get it to work. So yeah, I don't know about the theme. I don't know about the cryptogram on this one. Um, it's a nice idea. The idea was ambitious. The fill was not ambitious, and then the ambitious idea was kind of executed in like if the code, if there was like another message in in the key, then that would be super impressive. But of course there's not, because how really could there be? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I would rather have had this be a themeless than have these letters that are a cryptogram. I think I would, or just have it be a themeless that has a couple of Turing related clues in it. If we were living in that world where this is the themeless with Turing related clues, I would be saying, man, I really like that they got all these Turing related stuff in there, even though it's a themeless. But they tried to make it a themed puzzle. I guess they have to because it's a Sunday. And I don't know. I think that makes me not like it as much in comparison to what it could have been, which is kind of strange, right? You're adding something on, and it makes me like it less, despite it being the exact same puzzle. But what can I say? Uh, I guess that's just the way. That's just life sometimes. Anyway, it was still perfectly fine. I don't think I have that much more to say about this puzzle, so I'm gonna call it here and start uploading. That's it for today.